But can I address one thing?
Mhm.
The AP said, you know what I'm saying? He said that he likes to basically get a dick report from the lady that he's dealing with, right? You know, hey, how's this thing going? You know, is this thing going in the right direction? Hey, listen, I'm all about having real conversations with people, you know? And, you know, one thing I realized in my short time of living, sometimes you just got to go balls deep, whether it's just in the conversation or or into the sexual exchange. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do some things, you know what I'm saying, in order for you to, now granted, she lied to you, she hurt herself. But most of the time, I think that if guys would like actually take the time to try to uh pay attention to the things that women can't always fake. There's certain things that women can't fake during sex. There's a lot that they can because women are trained
I
to
don't think.
lie and do things. But more times than not, there are certain things that you can't really fake. And if you're paying attention to how she responds to certain things, you can make the adjustment. And of course, if
Well, see, the problem though, a lot of men don't know when women are faking because they think they know women's bodies. And I'm gonna be honest, I have watched like videos and stuff about like research that they've done. I've watched shows that talk about this. Is that a lot of times men are not aware of the makeup of a woman's body and how it operates. And honestly, I can't even fault y'all because there are a lot of women who don't even know their own bodies the way that they should. So if you don't really know your own body and you're trying to coach somebody who, to know your body, whatever, I can see where that would be a mismatch. But a lot of times, and y'all can say, just say that y'all don't understand because y'all are not women. But a lot of times, I think socially, women are conditioned to be the pleaser and not necessarily be the one to speak up about what she needs to be pleased. So you have a lot of women that are in relationships that won't speak up because they don't feel like that they are supposed to.
Do you think women get pleasure out of just pleasing though? Like, do they
Yeah,
can they
of
derive
course,
pleasure?
for
Some,
sure.
I'm not.
So look, so
Self.
listen, yes,
Yeah.
they do. They
See
do,
that
Marcus.
thing.
It gotta
They
be
how
do, Marcus.
good
Because
you
that's
been
why they keep
taking.
look, Marcus. They got. That's why
Yo,
they keep
you
going
was
on and
doing
on and
so
on.
good.
that shit gotta be
Yo,
reciprocal. Sorry.
yo,
Let
Selfless.
me,
she
let
was so
me.
close. She was the real MVP for like 5 minutes.
My bad.
I mean, the stat, the
I
research
said I
shows
wanted
it.
to.
Because if they keep having it and they're not, and they're saying 8% of women are not having these things, and they keep having sex, something is pleasurable after the situation, and I think that's what it is. They want
Yeah,
to please
women
you.
have a tendency to be able to find pleasure in other things. Sometimes it's just the connection. You know what I'm saying? The closeness, knowing that the other person is feeling good and you're the one responsible for that. Women can gain pleasure from those things.
They can. So what was the thing? It was something you brought up before HG took it to another back to the other subject. What did you just say before HG changed the subject? Mistaken.
What did I do? What?
You brought up another point, and I can't remember what it was. You said I said, "What's another truth?" And you brought up a truth.
Oh, about women's attitudes.
Let's have a conversation.
Mhm.
Let's not, because we talk about this too much.
Let's have a conversation. Well, me and Mistaken can have this conversation. We can leave you guys out of it. Ladies, my black beautiful queens, as you like to call yourselves, your attitude funky. It's nasty. Nobody wants to be around you. I don't even want to be like. I wish we could come up with a different name for you, so we won't all be clumped together. Like your attitude is,
Hey,
it's to the point where I'm just like, it's horrible.
Mhm.
And then I saw a video and I wish I would have uploaded it today. Stay off the internet for likes, because it's just coming out your mouth. It's not helping this community at all. Keep that shit to yourself. Like you do you need attention that much that you get on the internet and just set us back like 15,000 years? Like please put the camera away. If you feel your need to say something stupid, something that is gonna set us all back, like make the whole community look ignorant, just don't say nothing at all. Just step away from the computer, time out, rethink it. Don't let it come out your mouth. It's the like is not even that important. Are you in need of attention that much? Like, please don't.
Now, do you think, because I was actually having a conversation with one of my coworkers, and one of the things was about, again, attitude. And I was asking, do you think that sometimes the attitude thing are given to Black women as opposed to it just being women in general, not understanding that Black women are pinpointed when they display attitude? But I personally believe that attitude is a woman's issue, like not just a Black woman's issue. Women get attitudes in general.
So I think it goes back to you're right. I think that some women can just give attitude for no reason at all. We do a little bit more of that, and maybe because I'm around more Black people than normal, other races of women. But I think that too, because of the skin we're in, we can't walk like everybody else. We can't. We would like to, but we just can't. It is no different from, because our men are dark, they look like they're just automatically put in this aggression kind of category just because of the skin that they're in. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing for women. Like you popping off at the mouth is gonna look totally different from Karen popping off at the mouth, because they may find you to be a threat, like, oh, she's, out. Da, 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 da. And Karen's just like, oh, she's just a little.
And the reason I say that is because one of the people that I was talking to in terms of a coworker, one of them is white. And we were talking about, well, he's like divorced now, but that the same things that in these spaces that Black men complain about Black women, that I'm finding that white men are complaining about the same thing with their women. So that's why I'm like, is it really a Black white thing, or is it just a woman man thing, not really knowing how to communicate well, like, or is it a communication thing? I think sometimes we slap the color thing on certain issues when it may not necessarily be that. Now,
I think Black women,
you're going to see the attitude more, of course, because you're around more Black women. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you can be in another group and you can see the attitude as well. But I think a lot of times we're put on front street with ours. And I'm not saying we don't get me wrong, I'm not saying we don't have an attitude, but I think it's more of a woman thing as opposed to a Black woman thing.
Do y'all think that?
You said what now?
Do y'all think that the women from other cultures who are emulating the attitude appear to act and sound like Black women?
No. I think that it doesn't sound the same. And I think that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't sound the same. It's something about us. We can hit very low below. We can hit below the belt. Like, you make a Black woman mad.
Well, I don't think that's attitude. That's something totally different.
Okay. But yeah. I think that they wrap it all in one. You know what I'm saying? Because and even if we stick just on attitude, we've seen it just walking around like, are you even approachable? Like, hi. I can say that if I go, and maybe because I'm Black, if I go to a woman of another race, usually it's like, hi, how you know? You go to a Black, I've seen more Black women who I found to be unapproachable. Now, once I say something and maybe I give a compliment, I knock the barrier down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, and it's just like that. But how many people we've been around, even in friend cliques, and they bring the new friend and you like, she a little.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I think that's a girl thing. Like girls can be nasty. Like you can look at a chick and be like, it's just something about her I don't like. And you're like, you don't even know her. Like what, So I think that is a girl thing. I've been in situations where it wasn't just Black girls. That's why I'm saying I don't know. I don't really, it hasn't come to my mind whether
It
it's
just looks
a black
different.
thing or if it's a female thing.
Yeah, you're right. Because it just looks different. I mean, think about it. Even when you talk about high school, college, the mean girl, you know what I'm saying? Like we think we're bad. If you ever been to a white preppy school, they can be like to each other. You know what I'm saying? But we're not in that clique, so we don't judge them like that because we don't know. But I was the only Black on the cheerleading squad at one time, and they can come for each other, and they do not